A Nebraska fan walks up to an Iowa fan at a bar and says, "Hey, I got a great Iowa joke for you." The Iowa fan interrupts, "Just so you know, I'm 6'2" and 200 pounds. My buddy next to me is 6'5". The guy behind us plays for the Hawkeyes. You absolutely sure you want to tell that joke?" The Nebraska fan replies, "Nah, not if I have to explain it 3 times." Bryan Kenny, what's going on, everybody? Fall in, add attention. You are locked into another episode of the Husker Army podcast.
Former Husker wide receiver, multi-time national champ Kenny Cheatham.
This dude, y'all don't understand, this dude whooped the whole team.
Our recruiting expert and guru, Matt Sass.
Like Will Compton said, they're the school of the blind. A win is an understatement.
What's going on, everybody? Fall in, add attention. You are locked into another episode of the Husker Army podcast, where you can find us now, everybody. If you head on over to characterchronicles.com, you will find all the Husker Army episodes over there as well. Not to mention, as always, if you're watching on YouTube, make sure to like and subscribe. Really helps us out a lot on the algorithm. Make sure to leave a comment. We'll get back to you as soon as possible on there. And one last thing to let you know, from now on, you got any questions or you got anything as far as Husker inquiries whatsoever, you want to become part of the show, shoot us a DM at either one of our social media accounts, which I'll get into the X one here in a moment. But we also now have our own email. So shoot us an email over at huskerarmypod@yahoo.com. We'll get you in there, get you part of the show. And like I said about the X account, it has happened, folks. It's a 50-50 deal. We got our handle back. We are back on X at Husker Army Pod. Only catch, we're starting over as far as building followers and all that. So it is what it is. The best thing happened, which was we got to keep the @ handle. That was the most important thing to me. That was the one thing that hurt me, Kenny, that they took that. I was like, there was no
haters.
Yes.
Haters.
But I mean, through the diligence and perseverance of the Husker Army, we got a little breakdown for you just in case you didn't see the social media post. Here's a little rundown.
Sir, we've located at Husker Army Pod.
Show me. Gentlemen, we have located our asset, and we're bringing it back home. Husker Nation thanks you, son. Job well done. Husker Nation, we are back on X. Go Big Red.
That's right. That's right. We are back on X. You sons of bitches, you tried to take us down. No, we're back. We are back. Like I said, we got to rebuild the followers. I think we had somewhere a little over 1,500 at one point. So we'll get there in no time. Guaranteed. I've just got to reassure people it is us. We got the blue check mark back, folks. It is us. We are back on X at Husker Army Pod. So if you see us posting on there from now on, rest assured it is us. If you DM us, do not send any links whatsoever. They will not be clicked on. That is for damn sure. All right, Kenny, how the hell are you doing, man? What's the weather like in AZ right now? It's been warm here the last few days.
Oh, man, it was about 104 today. It's toasty.
Woo! Okay, so like what time of the year does it start getting to that, man?
It varies. That's the thing. So the other day it was nice. It was around the low 90s, but the wind was blowing overcast, so it was nice and breezy. Mm-hmm. It just depends. So sometimes it can get hot now, start getting hot, or then gradually get hotter throughout. It just depends. It comes and goes in waves.
Ugh.
Well,
I don't miss it. I mean, I know people say it's a dry heat. Like when we lived in Vegas, I think the highest it hit when we were there was like $114, and they're like, but it's a dry heat. I'm like, it's 114 degrees, dude.
hot
Like,
is hot.
exactly. 114 is 114. Now, if you add the humidity from Nebraska into that, oh, people are dying. That's for sure.
Yeah, they're gone.
All right.
Stick
Hey,
a fork
before we
at
get
them, they're done.
no, dude, no, don't even need to stick a fork in them, man. It'll fall off the bone. Hey, and before we get into the first topic, quick shout out to my boss's brother. I believe it's John Borchers. Hooked me up with another Thor hammer. You see it right here, black and red with the Huskers on it. Adding to the white one, and believe it or not, I'm still gonna add one more, but that's gonna have the national championships on it. So, also hooking me up with the spinner chain right here. The back of it spins. It's sweet. Figured I'd hang it over the Hurdat logo since we're no longer with Hurdat. So until I get the new backdrop, it's going to have to stay there for now. But it's, John Borchers, thank you so much, man. These things are badass. 3D printed, the Celtic markings on it. As it just, perfect. And the spinner chain, never thought I'd even had one. Those things are like $45-$50 at Husker Hounds. So I'm good. I'm good. Thank you. All right, Kenny, let's roll, dude. So far, we've got 5 kickoff times that have been announced. And I'm sure the Iowa game is subject to change, judging on how each of our seasons are going come Black Friday. But that one's scheduled for 11 a.m. for Black Friday already. But we've got, what do we got? We got Ohio is an 11 a.m. kickoff on FS1. I hate 11 a.m. kickoffs, man. Yeah, I understand. I understand both teams have to get up and play at that time. But is it just me, or does it always seem like Nebraska is just sluggish as shit for an 11 a.m. kickoff?
Oh, man. Both. Those games suck.
Yeah, for fans and the players.
Because you're up at as a player around 7 o'clock, 6:30, 7 o'clock. You know, you go in there, they go have you eat breakfast. And you pretty much go right from there. Say that hour, 8, you're in meetings. What about the next hour? Then you head to the game. That's how we used to do. The chopping mass they would have, and then head to the game. You know, get taped up, then you be out there. It's an all-day thing, bro. So,
man,
yeah.
And so what is the difference then? Say you go to a primetime kickoff or a 6:15 or 8 p.m. kickoff. What is your whole?
It's
day
longer.
like
it's longer. It's longer. You have to. How can I say it? You have to adjust everything because you're going to eat twice, so you have to balance what you eat. You're going to get up a little later. You're going to do stuff. You're going to be lounging around.
Is a nap essential?
Yeah. You know, it might have you earlier, then you go back, you know, guys lay down, take a nap, back up. You kind of want to stay busy, but not be on your feet as much because you still have to go out there and get busy later on.
Yeah.
The worst one I've ever experienced with a late game was the 96 Arizona State game.
I thought you were going to say that one. I really did. I can remember that game pretty damn vividly.
Yeah, that was
last
horrible.
time we were shut out.
Yeah, that was horrible.
That crowd was electric that night. I'll never forget my dad. He was listening on the radio to the pregame, and the guys on the radio, you could hear that crowd behind them. And my dad's like, I don't know about tonight, son. That crowd's on fire right now.
Nah, that crowd was, I mean, it probably sounded like that on TV, but believe it or not, during the game, it wasn't
not all that loud.
It wasn't a factor. It was not a factor. That was just a one-off of everything that happened in that game. The fumbles, the bad snaps.
Yep.
All of that happened in practice.
Really?
That week. So,
oh God.
I mean, it was, let me tell you how how bad it was before we get into other stuff.
Oh,
Just a
go right
second.
ahead.
You know, talk about the crowd and all that. I mean, I get it. It really, because literally when you're on the field, you can still hear everything, but you get so in tune with one another, and when they're calling the plays, that when you're reading the lips, you can pretty much hear it, what they're saying. Blue 22, 75, you can still hear it, even though it's quiet because they're lip reading. You're so used to one another. But Coach Osborne stopped practice that week and said, guys, you know, they had the crowd noise and everything. So it's going to be loud. Remember, we just hung 70 points on them last year, the 95 team, when they came in Lincoln.
Dude, you guys had over 50 in the first half.
Yeah, he was like, you know, they're going to have something. He said, the game's going to be late. He said, we're going to be sitting around all day. He said, they're dedicating the field that night before the coach, Cush, legendary Arizona State coach. And he said, but practice-wise, he said, everything that's happening in practice is going to happen in that game. So we had the bad snaps. We had the fumbles. So that game was nothing but a mirror of practice. So this goes back to telling people practice mirrors the games. I mean, because, I mean, he stopped it and said, all of this is going to happen in the game.
Oh, my God.
So if I'm correct, I think I walked through, and you guys heard me speak about it before. I think I walked through, it was like 11, maybe 11:30.
Oh,
12 o'clock Arizona time, or 11 or something. It was late. It was late. So it was like 1 or 2 Nebraska time because of the time change. So it was a late game. So that game for us, if you think it started, 7:38? That's a 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock game. Who's playing football from that area at 9, 10 o'clock? So that's why that disadvantage for those teams going that way is rough. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was the Pac-10, man. That was you didn't want to go West Coast and play a Pac-10 team
not on a night game, because that was rough. So I mean, literally all that happened. We get on the plane and we're quiet.
Oh, I'd hope so.
Not because of the loss, but we sat around all day in the hotel. So by the time we got to the game, we were tired, we worn down, but we lost.
Yeah.
And everyone pretty much was asleep on the plane because we were tired.
That doesn't surprise me, because at that point, you guys have probably been up for around 16 hours or so.
And that with a late game, you think about by the time the game ended, what time is it in Nebraska? And then we're flying home. We're tired.
Oh, yeah.
We were tired. We were exhausted.
Yeah.
Physically tired. Not mentally tired. We were physically tired. Not from getting beat up, of course not, but it was from physically that late game per Nebraska time. But so at home, they're going to just sit around a little bit more, but I don't know what the routine is now, so we'll see.
Yeah, I'm sure routines have probably changed a little bit, but probably not much if you really think about it, because you don't want to fuck with the formula too much.
Right.
We've seen what happens when you do.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to fuck with a working formula to try and improve upon it or overall change it, because we've seen what happens when you do.
Yeah.
It's not always the smartest fucking decision. But that's gonna be against Ohio, so that's at least Solich is no longer the coach there. This would be so odd to me, and I would if the game goes the way games like that are supposed to go. I would have felt so bad for Coach Solich. I really would. I would not have wanted his return to Lincoln to be that.
Nah, not at all.
And if they'd have won, I would have been A-okay with it. Really would have. I'd have been like, that man deserved to get that W.
Yeah.
But it is Ohio. I mean, you never know what you're going to get out of them, especially now that Solich is no longer the coach.
Right.
They're no longer an option run first, then pass type of team. But they're always going to have that mobile quarterback. So I just hope our defense is ready for that, and they realize that no matter what, that they're going to have to play very disciplined, especially the linebackers. We're going to need a spy on the quarterback, and just don't let him beat you with his legs. That's it. Because I don't think he'll be able to beat you with his arm. Just don't let him fucking beat you.
We just need to
with his
do
legs.
something. That's what we need to do.
Exactly. So we got an 11 a.m. kickoff to start off the season. That is, let me see, my eyes are bad these days, September 5th. So, and then the next week, September 12th, we got Bowling Green, and that's going to be on FS1 as well, and that's a 6 p.m. kickoff. So we're looking at a primetime game in week 2 against Bowling Green.
Okay.
Then we're looking at the week after that, North Dakota's coming to town, and that'll be on Big Ten Network, and that's a 6:15 kickoff.
PM?
Yes, two.
I'm joking when I said
games.
PM, but I was just joking. I'm like PM.
No,
we know it's not AM, but that's crazy.
Yeah, you've got to say it. Yeah, North Dakota. I'm not sure. I don't know much about North Dakota. I know way more about North Dakota State than I know about North Dakota. Obviously, everybody probably does, unless you're a North Dakota fan.
But those will probably be on what? Those games later.
Yeah, the bowling, the Ohio game to start the season, that's FS1. Bowling Green the week after is FS1. And then the North Dakota game's on BTN.
I mean, there's going to be some other people butting heads.
Oh, yeah.
Around that time. That's why that game is pushed back, because it's not a headliner game.
Has to be.
A ratings game. So let's push them back.
Yeah, and on BTN, I mean, BTN's just happy to show their conference games. So
yeah,
they don't really care who you are. You could be an 0-9 fucking Purdue or whoever, and you're still going to be on fucking TV.
Right.
Probably going to be on BTN, but you're going to be on TV regardless. And then we skip to the Illinois game at Illinois. That's a Friday night game. That's going to be 7:00. So, and then, like I said, we've got the Iowa game Black Friday. Right now, it's slated for 11 a.m. That can always change. It has in the past. We're just going to have to see where the teams are come that game. So, but as of right now, 5 kickoffs are announced and scheduled. So we'll see. Like I don't know. Like I said, that's interesting to have 2 primetime games like that in a row, week 2 and 3 against Bowling Green and then North Dakota. Like, it is awesome for the fans. They're going to get that nighttime atmosphere. They're going to get the drones, the light show, all that shit. They're going to get that between.
They're going to get that sauce in their system.
Exactly. And they're games that we should win. On paper, we should win. These should be over by fourth quarter in all respect. But in recent years past, that isn't always the case. So
correcto mundo.
Exactly. So we'll see on that. I mean, what's your thoughts about that, Kenny? To put 2 games like that into prime time, one on FS1 and then the week after on BTN?
I mean, as a player, I would love it.
Well, yeah. As a player, absolutely.
Games, as a player, I would absolutely love it. Get some night games and get to relax and chill. And
does it feel that way as a fan too? Like you get to spend all day watching football instead of like an 11 a.m. kickoff. Somehow we lose. You're pissed off the rest of the day. You may not want to watch football. So is it making it a little easier as a fan too?
I think it makes it easier as a fan to play that later game, and that way you don't have to be pissed off in the morning. You can wait until it happens later.
Just don't worry. It's going to happen. It's just, is it going to happen in the morning or is it going to happen in the evening?
Yeah, ruin my whole day, or it's going to happen.
Carry over
later at night,
fucking
so
Sunday.
After it happened, I can roll over and go to sleep and be pissed.
Oh fuck. So yeah, but looking at our schedule, it is holy shit. So, and I think I can narrow it down to what 2 games the next topic we'll talk about it'll be for. But the Blackout game, Kenny, I mean, that was a huge fucking success this last season, minus the outcome of the game, obviously. But as far as the hype, the just everything going into it, what they did to the field, the fans' response with actually wearing black at the game, it's coming back. The post that the official Nebraska football or Nebraska account, whatever, on social media put out, it was pretty much all highlights of the blackout and hyping that back up. So it's, and then at the end it says 100 days. And that was like, I don't know, 4 or 5 days ago, maybe longer. But it's coming back. So it sounded like it's going to be in October. The 100 days at the time when it was posted, it sounded like that's going to be the Halloween night game against Washington in Lincoln. So I think what's happening, though, is they're holding off because obviously you want a blackout game to be a night game. We wore the alternate black shirt uniforms not long ago for, I think it was 11 a.m. or a 2:30 kickoff, and it doesn't look right.
Doesn't bark as much as it would the other way.
Doesn't look as intimidating.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, it doesn't carry that gravitas with it, that weight. But I think what's happening is they're gonna maybe hold up, see how each team's season is playing out to that point. And then obviously, because you obviously have to look at scheduling for other teams on TV as well. Who's willing to be in the primetime game, the big games that may be that weekend that will be prime times. And so who knows? Maybe this game could get moved to a Friday night fucking game, October 30th. Then you've got no choice but to put it in prime time if nobody else is in the slot.
That's true.
So, I mean, it is subject to change. But if you don't do that, I think your only other option is Indiana a couple weeks before that on, I think it's the 13th, when they come to Lincoln.
Shit.
Yeah. So, I mean, do you want to go possibly 0-2 wearing those alternates and doing that whole fanfare and all that?
Yeah, no, I think they need to do it, man. I think they need to stick with that. It needs to be one of those games every year. Yes. I mean,
in October.
Too many people cried about it when they thought about it. Oh, that's not Nebraska, blah, 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 blah.
And yet they pulled it off.
Well, sometimes I get sick and tired of people being stuck in their damn ways, talking about what Nebraska and this and that other shit. Well, let me tell you one fucking thing. Excuse my language.
Bring it.
We're at because we never wanted to change when everyone else was evolving. Who the fuck are we to not do what everyone else is doing to evolve with the times? This is a different time. These are different players. They are attracted to different things. And I've said it time and time again on this show. Things like that matter. Things like who the shoe contract and your school is under matters. The uniforms you wear matter. All of that stuff matters. So when we sit up here, we need to stick to that. Oh, why do you got this stripe? Oh, this has that on uniform. Guess what? To the people who are going to come there and physically get on the field, that type of stuff is attractive to them, and it matters. So when they're going to do a game like the Blackout Game, they want to make it at least every year or every other year, skip a year, whatever. Embrace it, roll with it, enjoy it, go to the game, have a blast. But stop trying to talk about this traditional stuff because that stuff is gone. Everyone else does it. Penn State will do a game. Ohio State will do all sorts. Michigan will do all this game. All maize or all this and all that. They're all with all of their colors. But we change ours one time with crime. Penn State will go all white. Penn State all blue. You know what I mean? But we'll sit up there and we'll cry about what we're doing. Stop it. Stop it. And that's what's annoying.
What would you think about also updating the tunnel walk a little bit? Obviously, keeping serious in there. That's a staple. But maybe adding like lights or something at night, like lasers at the tunnel as they come out.
They got it in there. It's all kind of lights blaring in there where they're at.
Yeah, I've noticed on the inside of the tunnel it's like that. But I'm saying, like, right when they would step onto the field of it, about 5 feet onto the field.
At night,
you could have lasers hitting the field and shit. I don't know.
Yeah, somebody would have to pick those up after they're going. But I mean, they can think about something like that. But I just think the whole concept of them coming out black, it's crazy. Like, I would like to see a pinstripe uniform like the softball team had on yesterday. The women's softball team.
That was sharp.
That'll be crazy.
And shout out to the softball and baseball teams for hell of a seasons they all had.
Can you imagine them in a pinstripe uniform like that?
Oh my God. Now I hate the Yankees. I really do. I fucking hate the Yankees.
Yeah, but can you imagine
that
like
looks sick?
Can you imagine the scarlet one with the red?
Oh my God.
I mean, cream with the scarlet, or scarlet with the creams. I mean, just think.
You're onto something here, Kenny. You're looking at alternate uniform ideas on other teams right there.
Yeah, that'll be slick.
That'd be fucking awesome.
They came out with the pinstripe, man. Please.
Now, let me ask you, what would
a red helmet, white face mask, cream face mask?
Thank you. What would be your take on a different color helmet?
Yeah. Still Nebraska. Still Nebraska. Can you imagine an all cream with the scarlet pinstripes with that?
Oh, dude.
With a cream, more cream, helmet with the red face mask.
Well, remember that.
Or a red helmet with
white?
Or a red helmet with the scarlet face. I mean, cream. Come on, man.
Well, remember that Northwestern game in, 2016? They did that all white, iced out uniform.
Yeah, I don't think I like that uniform though.
Oh, look, as far as away uniforms go, that might have been one of the better ones I've ever seen.
I would have to check it out. I couldn't remember.
I want to say it's like 2016 at Northwestern. Armstrong was our quarterback. Abdullah might have been our running back, I believe. So, yeah, it was that team. And it looked just, what's the word I'm looking for? It looked clean. Just clean. So, and then obviously the worst uniforms we ever wore was against Wisconsin. And I think it was 2012 in Lincoln when we wore the all red with just that N on front of the jersey. And Wisconsin wore the all white with just a W on the front.
Yeah, I remember those.
That was the dumbest shit I'd ever seen. That really was the dumbest shit I'd ever seen. I don't know. But yeah, look, the blackout to me was awesome. And for the blackout game, I would like to see the tunnel walk be a little different. And for the blackout game, that's when you can remove Sirius for one game and bring in something like some sort of just fucking pumping rendition of Paint It Black by the Rolling Stones or something. Just somebody that does this cover that gives you goosebumps as you hear it. Oh, God, that would be awesome. Just saying. So, yeah, the blackout game, it sounds like it's going to be a permanent fixture for each season now. And I'm with you. It has to be in that time of the season. I think in October, mid to late October is the time you have that. So, it's going to be either the Indiana game or the Washington game on Halloween night. Now, if you're going to do it on Halloween night, I mean, if you can get that night game slot on Halloween night, whoo, that crowd, imagine some of the shit they'll wear.
It'll be spooky.
Very.
Spooky, Steve.
All right. And next topic, Trae Taylor, man. He was at the Elite 11 camp and was lighting shit up. He took down MVP for it. He even had some folks saying some pretty damn nice things about him. Let me see where we are here. This one's coming from Rivals lead analyst Charles Power. And he said he was at extreme ease in this setting and looked natural throughout every drill. Taylor was in rhythm, throwing with velocity and quality accuracy throughout the night. We were impressed with his quick, whippy release. So, and then you read on, Andrew Ivins, I believe it is. He goes on to say, it's going to be hard for him not to have 5 stars next to his name, Ivins said. Just a complete performance, and he was moving at game speed. His reps, his dropbacks, everything you wanted to see. His ball finishes with speed. It gets faster and faster. Not many guys are throwing like that. So Trae, I mean, I've kind of seen this coming since getting to know him, watching him more, progressing his junior season in high school last year, wanting to see what he's going to do with Millard South. I believe it's Millard South is where he moved to. So I want to see how he's going to do his senior year there, see if he lights it up as far as Nebraska high school football goes there. But everything everybody says about him that sees him in action, it's never that you don't hear the same thing twice. You're hearing new things. You're hearing improved things. It's never. I don't know. I don't know how to word this right now. It's never saying he needs to work on this or this will get better with time. No, they're saying he is on point right now, and the fact that he doesn't have a 5th star is a fucking travesty.
You know, I don't know. I don't know about.
Yeah, I know you don't get into the stars thing and all that.
Yeah, I mean,
but you got to admit it's to have an elite 11 camp participant go in there that's your committed quarterback for the 27 class and come out of there with the MVP. Look, I'm not saying he's coming here to win a fucking Heisman.
No, I mean, you know, I hope he does well. You know,
that's a piece of the puzzle.
Yeah, you know, I'm kind of. We just had Raiola. I mean, what was he, number 1? But you get what I'm saying? I mean, so
yeah.
So when I hear about that and see that stuff, okay, sounds good.
But we got to see it.
Yeah, I mean, and I mean, I know this is a new day and age of football, but 7-on-7 elite so-and-sos, all that doesn't impress me. That's just what we used to call. It's just hype, overhyped. What we used to call back in the days passing league.
It's backyard football.
Yeah, it's passing league. So you don't have a caged animal that's 260 and 270 to 300 some pounds, and somebody who's insane with slight brain damage standing in the middle behind those caged animals up front, running, trying to destroy you and put you on your ass in that, realistically. I mean, with snot bubbles and spit coming out of their nose and mouth because they got bad intentions. That's right. Different. That's different than standing back there with 2001. You pretty much saying with 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi. Run to the corner, do a circle, come back, then run up. You know, that's old school. Go by the stick.
Yeah.
Look at him. Yeah, look at him.
The dirt.
Yeah, look at him. Nod your head 3 times and then run to the corner. I mean, that's what that is to me. So, I mean, whatever. I mean, but good. Glad he did well. I'll say that.
Same here.
But I need to see it, put in action.
He's 100% committed. For any of those that were worried about the talk not long ago about Ohio State trying to make a move on him and blah, 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 this and that. Trae has shut that down from the get-go. I mean, you want to talk about commitment? This is what this guy had to say to 247 Sports. When he was asked about his recruitment, and since the day he committed to Nebraska, he plans on keeping that commitment. And he said, I've got to be given a reason not to go to the University of Nebraska, Taylor said. And that reason's got to be enormous. Like, coach has to be gone type of reason. So it's go big red, and it has been go big red. And I haven't shown it hasn't been go big red for the past year and couple months. I'm telling you, he has flat out said, as long as Rule is here, he's coming here, period. The money doesn't mean shit. He wants to play for Rule. So the Ohio State money means nothing to him. And I love the fact that he made the commitment. He's sticking to it. He's doing the peer recruiting, which he's done a fabulous job of. I mean, we may have lost Hudson to LSU, but that's not set in stone either.
Hudson. We had him on, didn't we?
No. I wanted to get him on.
Okay.
But it just, and that ain't going to happen now unless he flips, which could still happen. Nothing is fucking set in stone at all. I mean, it really looked like he was going to commit here to begin with anyway, the whole time. So it's not like he doesn't still talk to guys like Trae and Antavius or Tay. So don't tell me he still can't fucking make it here. I don't give a shit what anyone says. But yeah, Trae is 100% committed. I have not questioned that. Since he's committed, I have not questioned it one bit at all. Because I truly do take this kid's word as his bond. I've met him a few times now. He's a very bright kid, as I've said every single time. Very knowledgeable and bright beyond his age. That's for damn sure. When I first met him, he was 16 and did not strike me as a 16-year-old kid at all. For one, didn't look like a 16-year-old kid. For anybody that saw that picture of me, him, and Matt at Muchachos, holy shit. Like, I'm a fucking hobbit, dude. I got screwed. Like, when I'm dead and gone and I get to see my mother again, I might have to just take a page out of Friday After Next book and slap my fucking mama for making my ass as short as she did, man. I got screwed. This 16-year-old kid was towering over my ass.
Yeah, he's about what, 6'3", 6'2", 6'4"?
Something like that, and I'm 5'6". I'm not far from being a fucking dwarf, I think. I think dwarfism is at like 5'2" or 5'1", something like that.
Nah, Danny DeVito's like 4'10", bro.
Okay, there we go. I'm still not far from it. I'm like half a foot from being a dwarf. Oh, shit, my life. I tell you. Oh, yeah. What are we doing, Kenny? Like, are we...
Talking crazy. Talking about Trae.
Are we surviving? Are we alive right now? Is this real fucking life? What is going on?
Yeah, man.
Oh, sweet Jesus. So, all right. As far as Trae goes, look, he's coming here. As long as Rule's here, he's coming here. And it would literally, I think it would have to be like, I've got to disagree with Scott from our last episode. I think even if there was 5 wins on the season, Rule's not gone. I mean, it's literally you're on your last fucking leg, but he's not gone because I think Dannon wants to see that 27 class come in here and see what'll happen when all fresh shit is here for what Rule wants.
Well, shit, they just re-upped him because they thought Penn State wanted him.
See? There you go. That's going to be an interesting season to watch right there is Penn State.
I mean, and that seems to be Nebraska's MO. When they think somebody might want to coach, they pay him.
Well, yeah.
Because they didn't want to lose Scott, they paid him. I ain't tripping on Scotty. Get your bag, brother.
Yeah, they fucked
Get
that
your
one
bag.
all,
You got your bag.
Yes, he did. And then he just goes back to the ex-girlfriend at UCF.
with more paper.
Yeah.
Look at me now. Mama, we made it. Yeah, I'm up.
All righty. Let's.
Hey, what you want to do now, baby? I'm up. Get at me. Not a scrub no more.
No. I believe it was TLC.
No scrubs.
They finally put down scrubs for the final time. That was last you heard of them. Yeah. Yeah, and there were no more scrubs after TLC done put them on blast.
Yeah, nobody want to ride shotgun.
Yeah, they fucked up a lot of fucking game for some guys, dude. For that guy that would hang out his buddy's fucking passenger side and yell at chicks because the dude ain't got
getting at everything. Yeah, everybody was riding in the back. I don't want shotgun. You got it, homie.
Yeah, because if you're the driver, you got to pay attention to driving. You can't be focusing on other shit.
No, you can't be in there trying to book nothing.
Oh God! All right, that's real quick. We'll talk about some recruiting news. Matt wasn't able to join us tonight. He was out working in the heat all day today. He's exhausted. Apparently, he messed up his finger a little bit too. So, I mean, a hurt finger doesn't prevent you from podcasting, but if the damn thing hurts, you've been in the heat all day. I was a welder for 16 years. When I had to work on a Sunday, I didn't do the podcast. Not happening. So I get it. I understand, Matt. I love you, dude. Rest up. We'll see you here this coming Sunday. But he sent me a few things as far as recruiting goes. He was talking about there could be what was it he said? Well, obviously Trae getting the MVP at Elite 11. And then numerous official visits coming this weekend. And he says should get at least 2 by Wednesday of next week, if not more. And I think he means commitments there. And as far as visits go, one's looking like Loganville Grayson, 3-star linebacker out of Georgia. Eli Harris, he's looking to visit this weekend. Recently announced a top 3 of Nebraska, Texas A&M, and Pitt. With official visits still scheduled to all 3 programs. So Pitt enters official visits as the program to beat. So if Nebraska makes a push, it will be hard to turn down the opportunity to join some of his teammates in Lincoln. I mean, come on. If Pitt's the leading candidate there, we should be able to beat out Pitt. Should be able to. I mean, whether we do or not, it's like playing an actual game. You see it on paper. We should win this.
That is correct.
We should win this, but okay, let's see. What do we? Oh, another 3-star linebacker here, Kobe Rhymes. He's coming off an official visit to Missouri and Kansas. Following his weekend in Columbia, the Tigers have emerged as the trending program in his recruitment. So Missouri's looking like they're the leader for Kobe Rhymes here, and that's a 3-star linebacker. There's a chance Missouri gets him committed before he makes it back to Lincoln, though. The Huskers linebacker board is thin. Losing Rhymes before they get a chance to host him again, yeah, that would sting. Absolutely would sting. Let's see, who else are we looking at here? Nebraska commits Jordan Agbanoma and KD Jones also out of Loganville, Georgia, Grayson. They'll be back in town with some teammates. 3-star tight end Joey Hunter, who I guess emerged as a top target for the Huskers in recent weeks and is scheduled to see Lincoln for the first time this weekend. Nebraska is trending to land a 6'6", 255-pounder coming into the weekend. 6'6", 255 at tight end, dude. That's a big boy.
Lord have mercy.
This kid's probably like 17.
What was he getting? Creatine breast milk as a kid? I mean, shit. That's fucking crazy.
Dude, I ain't gonna lie. That creatine, that's for young bucks, dude. I tried to get on our creatine regimen with my pre-workout. Dude, I had such bad stomach cramps. I was like, no. After 1 week, I was done with it. My stomach cramps so fucking
you
bad.
had the flutter butts.
Oh, it hurt, dude. I was like, nah, this ain't where pre-workout's enough.
That's all right, brother.
All I
That's
need.
all right. You had the pat because you got the flutter butts. I get it.
Yep, I tried. I gave it a shot.
Run through you like a $2 hole.
Oh, dude, it was terrible. It was like my gut couldn't break it down or whatever, and it just felt like my stomach was twisting. Oh, yeah, it was.
And then when it was time, your butthole was gleeking.
It was time. It was time.
She got was flutter butts. Hey man, it happens, champ.
Hey, mud butt, dude. As Dave Chappelle said it best. If you ain't never seen the mud butt skit, y'all need to go check it out.
Mud butt.
Been there, done that.
Dude, I'm probably gonna end up throwing a clip of that in here. Probably now. Yeah. So if you just saw a clip of the Chappelle show, you're welcome. Okay. And then let's see, what do we got here? Up front, Nebraska is set to host the 2027 Shakopee. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. It's out of Minnesota.
Let me look. See if we can figure this out.
SHAKOPEE. Minnesota.
Let me see. Let me try to decipher this here. Name.
Yeah.
That is it. The Kobe, Harold Domitek, Jalen Bryce. And this is one of those names he got in here, right?
No, this is just the name of either the high school or the town he's from in Minnesota.
What's the kid's name?
No, boy. Nehemiah Umbati. I probably butchered the shit out of that.
Nehemiah Umbati. Yeah.
There we go. Yeah, I can't pronounce the
Shakopee.
It is Shakopee?
That's how I pronounce it, Shakopee.
That's what it looks like to me.
Shakopee. Yeah, Shakopee. However they say
okay.
it.
Well, yeah, you got a bunch of the polka shit.
Minnesota.
Yeah, a bunch of that polka shit in Minnesota, so I don't know.
Shakopee, Minnesota.
Yeah, you start getting Canadian accents around there, Yeah, but anyway, Jesus. Yeah, we're looking at Nehemiah Umbati, who's a 4-star defensive lineman. And, oh, wow. This 4-star is down to a top 2 of Nebraska and Missouri. He spent this last weekend in Columbia and will spend next weekend in Lincoln before he's expected to announce his commitment. The Huskers have been aggressive in this recruitment and are willing to spend to land the 4-star. Can they beat out the Tigers? That's going to be the question. I mean, you ask me, I'm pretty sure our university's got deeper NIL pockets than Missouri does. But there's the valid question. Are they willing to spend the money to get him? I mean, yes, we need help.
Who's more appealing?
That's true.
This is where the wins and losses come in that I try to explain to people.
And who's going to be the one to really contribute up front on the defensive line right away, because we sorely fucking need it.
Yeah, it's about, when we're looking at these kids and it's teetering the fence and all of that. I mean, if this was old Nebraska, it'd almost be a no-brainer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But, it's Nebraska and Missouri, but who's been having better seasons. You get what I'm saying? So hopefully we can pull it off with these kids, and we'll see. All
right. We got a few more to go. Important weekend for defensive line coach Corey Brown. Let's see. Looking for Sefner, Florida, Armwood, 3-star defensive lineman. Errol. Oh, Jesus. What is with these damn names? Seriously.
Dima Tongiak?
Yeah, Errol.
I'm going to assume the first 2 are of some type of African descent.
We're going to roll with that. You're probably absolutely fucking correct. Although, what I'm noticing in Errol's name here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. First 5 letters of his last name. That's going to be a lot of fun. If he commits here, that's going to be a lot of fun. Calling him the Demon. If he's producing stats and contributing right away, that nickname's already writing itself. You look at the Demontagnac. I don't know. It is spelled DEMONTAGNAC. So if y'all want to write that down, do with it what you will, Google it, whatever.
You got it. You got it.
Just call him the Demon. If he commits here, he's going to be the Demon. That's it. So, but he's also expected to officially visit this weekend. Spent this last weekend at Virginia and is set to visit Illinois after Nebraska. So, I mean, as far as facilities go, I think we can show more than Virginia and Illinois as far as facilities and all that goes. So let's get the Demon. Let's get the fucking Demon here. Okay, sweet Jesus. There is a couple more. What are we looking at? Defensive back from Bellflower, California at St. John Bosco. 4-star cornerback Jalen Hill. He's scheduled to be back in Lincoln this weekend, coming off an official visit with Washington. So Hill is set to announce his commitment on June 9th, and the Huskers are trending to land the 6'3" cornerback. And then Fort Lauderdale, Florida, Western 4-star cornerback Bryce Williams. He's also expected back in Lincoln this weekend, and the Huskers are trending for the 6'2" corner as well. But Oklahoma has surged as of late and got him to campus last weekend. Oregon recently got involved, and there are a few programs still angling to get a shot at the 4-star, but Nebraska still remains the program to beat. So,
yeah.
That's a tough one, Kenny. That's a tough one. OU's got deep pockets too, and especially being in the SEC now. I mean, I think the Big Ten's overtaken the SEC as far as the conference to be, but it's still the SEC. And Oregon's got deep ass pockets.
Oregon has Nike.
Yeah.
That's
deep.
Listen, people. Oregon has Nike. I'm going to say this until I'm blue in the face. Oregon has Nike. They have Nike campus by them. They can go in there and get any pair of Nike shoes that they want. They get their own Oregon Duck PE edition shoes that literally will go on sale on StockX, GOAT, and other platforms when they release them, because GOAT does a special release like Air Max Day.
Oh.
And those Nike PEs, if you're lucky enough to get them, some of them you can resell for up to $4,000, $5,000, $6,000, $7,000.
Jesus.
Because they're a PE edition. So all of these schools, and the reason I'm saying Oregon, all of these schools that are with Nike and particularly Jordan brand, who get their PE editions, they're not just saying, oh, these just Adidas. I'm not throwing it out. I'm just saying those shoes, if you guys ever want to see, and these kids are attracted to that, go to StockX.com, go to GOAT, look up Oregon Ducks, Jordan so-and-so, or Michigan Jordan so-and-so, or North Carolina, or Florida. But like I said, they have Nike and 735 uniforms.
That is true with Oregon. They've got to have the combos of uniforms of any other college football. And the matter of fact, they probably have more than most college football teams have as alternates.
Yeah. And think about it. Oregon's colors are green and yellow, but they'll come out in the
That's it.
silver. They'll come out in the silver. They'll come out in the black. But guess what? You don't hear their fans complaining.
No, at all. Oh, hold on. The one time their fans did complain, it was an atrocious uniform that they wore, was when they tried to look like real Ducks. They had the orange socks pulled up all the way to look like duck legs. It was not good. That was bad. That was a really bad one.
Yeah, that was terrible. But
they
that
lost
silver
that
one
game too.
That silver one they come out in is pretty sweet.
Oh, dude. And their black ones are nice.
Nasty.
Or how about when they sprinkle in a little bit of pink for breast cancer awareness in October?
Awesomeness.
I do have to give Oregon credit for that. Their uniforms are unmatched.
Yeah.
You can't find any other team that has that many uniform alterations.
They get what they want.
Yeah. And now with NIL, now you don't have to hide giving them fucking free shit from Nike. Now you can just give it to them.
Correct. They just get it. They have their own website with Oregon Duck apparel. Yeah.
What?
With Oregon Duck running shoes. Yes, I just looked. Let me see. Oregon Duck. Let me look at these. These Air Max bubbles called Bubble in the Woods. Size 13 will cost you $500.
Jesus.
14,700. Yeah. Yeah.
That's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. Jordan 11, Jordan 3, Oregon Duck, size 11, it costs you $6,000.
Holy shit. Dude. That's oh my God. That's about 6 months of rent for me.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, but now just going back to it, I just try to tell people those things matter. So we need to get out of that mind frame as Nebraska fans and accept it and say, I get it.
Yeah. Now look, I've said it publicly. I'm not a fan of Nike. I was as a kid, but that was just because that's what all the kids fucking had. Of course I wanted some Nikes. Adidas wasn't really a thing when I was a kid.
Can you see that?
No. You disappeared.
Yeah. My screen was bright. I was just going to show these Oklahoma Jordan 5 PEs, size 13, 5,000 smacks.
Jesus. That's ridiculous. Why?
Because people love Nike. Nike, like some people love Adidas. I can't hate on people for Adidas. I'm not an Adidas guy. Never have been.
Were Yeezy Adidas brand?
They were Nike first, then they went to Adidas.
Did they?
He started off as Nike. So when he had the like Back to the Future shoe, the original like that, like the Marty McFly, that was Nike.
Yeah, see, there's a pair of Nikes I wouldn't mind.
Yeah, that was Nike. Then he went to Adidas.
Okay.
But you know, Jordan launched, pretty much made Nike what it is. So kids getting that. And I'm talking about other stuff than what we're supposed to, but that's a major factor in these schools. The Ohio State, Michigan, they're Jordan. They're Michigan, but
yeah.
Other than just being named by Michigan having started being relevant under Coach Harbaugh, they got Jordan.
Yep. Yeah.
Carolina football, we got Belichick, they had Mac Brown, but they're Jordan, but they finally went under Jordan brand. It's Carolina. Those shoes selling for that. Florida, Jordan brand. These are attractive things for kids. The flash, the old school, let's just stay this way, is done.
Yeah, Florida State's Nike, right?
They're regular Nike.
Yeah.
But kids are looking more at the Jordan brand schools.
Wow.
Though UCLA, they just haven't been fielding the team with their Jordan brand because UCLA and the colors. You get to put the color. You get what I'm saying?
Yep. It's the blue. I don't know what it is, dude.
And that color is gorgeous in person.
The UCLA blue?
Absolutely gorgeous.
You see, that's where we're going to disagree. I can't stand the color blue. at all.
Yeah, it's a sky blue with a
You
gold.
won't catch me wearing blue.
It is absolutely gorgeous. It is like, yeah.
Now, see, yeah, if I was born a UCLA fan, of course, I'd probably hate the color red. So it is what it is for me. My favorite colors: red, black, white, gray. That's it. That's pretty much my colors. 95% of my wardrobe has something Husker on it.
That's crazy.
Very few things I own that don't have an N or red or say Nebraska or Huskers on it.
I got about 6 hats. That's it.
I've 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I probably got about 8.
That's crazy.
Some I don't even wear anymore.
But you got all the shirts and stuff, though. I'm just saying, I don't have Nathan.
Oh, yeah. Now, see, that's what I mean, though. See, if Nebraska was to drop Adidas, I'd have no problem buying another brand. I'd kind of like to see him go with Under Armour. I kind of like Under Armour.
Those are disgusting.
You never know what could happen.
Absolutely disgusting.
Just stomping all over my fucking dreams, Kenny.
Under Armour. Yeah. My niece and nephew say, yuck.
All right, real quick, we'll get into one more here.
This will make you feel good while you get into the next dude.
What do you got? What is? See, you have Adidas. Never thought I'd see you have a pair of fucking Adidas.
That's because these are the Fear of God Adidas special, Los Angeles.
What the hell is Fear of God? What is?
It was a collab they did. They collab with Adidas. They did with this designer.
Oh, the dude's a designer?
Yeah, and they are something special.
I never thought I'd see you hold a pair of Adidas. Period.
Yeah,
I've sent you pictures. I've sent you pictures of some cool ass looking Adidas, and your instant reaction is, nah.
Hot garbage.
yeah. Like I'm like, I can't flip this dude no matter what I do.
Hot
and
garbage.
Here he is, holding what looks like a basic ass pair of Adidas. Unbelievable.
That's what it looked like, but you gotta see him in person. Fresh.
That is true. Yeah, things are gonna look a hell of a lot different on camera. That's for sure. All right, let's go ahead and shut her on down. Let's get the hell out of here. I've got to get ready for work. So yeah, it's that time.
Yes.
Gotta go get that shit down.
It is what it is.
And then this Sunday, dude, we're gonna have old Frankie B back on with us for the first time in some years.
He's still in Hawaii.
He's still in Hawaii.
Guy's living his best life.
He is. He's got a new girl. The kids are doing good.
A new woman or a new kid?
New woman.
That's it. This guy, the champion lover. Go ahead.
Good
Frank.
for him.
Champion lover. Go ahead, Frank.
Oh, yeah. Dude, it's going to be nice to have Frank back on, man. That'd be weird.
Talk that talk, Frank.
Yeah, we may not even talk a whole lot of Husker. We may just catch the fuck up for an hour or so.
Yeah. This guy's been doing his stuff.
All right, guys, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and shut her down now. We'll get the hell on out of here. As I said before, you will find the Husker Army now over at the characterchronicles.com. And, of course, if you're watching on YouTube, please make sure to like and subscribe. Leave a comment if you can. And on social media platforms, DM us your questions or Husker inquiries. Or, as I said, now go ahead and email us at huskerarmypod@yahoo.com. Get you part of the show. We'll go ahead and make a graphic, put your question or inquiry up on the screen so everybody can see who you are and what you said and maybe how dumb it could have been. Who knows?
Yeah,
or maybe how dumb maybe how dumb with what we respond with is. Who the fuck knows? So, all right, Kenny, you ready to head on out, dude? It's been fun.
Yeah, man.
All right, brother. All right, we'll get the hell on out of here. So, everybody, that's going to be it right now. You know where to find the show at Husker Army Pod back on X and, of course, Instagram. And so that's it. For myself, Bryan Knutson, for former Husker wide receiver and multi-time national champ Kenny Cheatham. That's all for now. You know what it is. The last thing to do. At ease. You are all dismissed.